welcome to Toad TV Take 2, because now we're pissing at each other. Anyway, we are the Crafty Toads.
One of us can't speak and the other one got upset at the other one. So.
Because she stopped the video, it was fine. Anyway, we are the Crafty Toads. I am Mary Beth.
I'm Helen.
We are sisters, and we are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow, where we make yarn and bags. And you can find us on Instagram and Pinterest and Facebook as Toad Hollow NJ. You can find our store at toadhollowNJ.com, and you can find us on YouTube and Ravelry as the Crafty Toads. And we have a new Facebook group called Crafting with the Toads. It is facebook.com/The Crafty Toads.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
That's right.
Where it is a group page so that everybody can post pictures of what they're making, and it's more interactive than a group?
A page. We're a group.
A page. Okay, we're a group.
It's sort of like
confused at this.
It's sort of like Ravelry, but we've all crafts. We want it to be all crafts. So, and a place for people who aren't on Instagram, people who aren't on Ravelry. Hopefully most people are on Facebook, and they can come in and they can join our knit-alongs, talk about our knit-alongs, our sew-alongs, our stitch-alongs.
And show us what you're making.
And just show us your crafting and enable us.
Because we will go spend money on your craft. Because paper products, I'm a sucker.
Yep.
I'm just going to say it. You know, I was looking at my hair. You know the pictures that kids make with the curly hair for their families?
Oh, okay.
It's kind of what my hair is. My hair is a kind of an in-between thing, and it's doing its own thing. Anyway, so Crafting with the Toads on Facebook.
Yes.
Come join us and interact with everybody, because people are putting up gorgeous stuff. So
We also have an Etsy shop where you can find us as Toad Hollow NJ, all one word.
Yes.
So.
Okay. I have notes.
I think we're doing finished
Pages
objects
of
first.
notes. Are we doing finished objects
We're
to
doing
take them off?
finished objects,
Okay. The weather, so yesterday morning, oh my goodness, we were supposed to podcast yesterday. It was so hot and humid.
Oh, it was disgusting.
You couldn't, like,
The air wasn't moving, and we looked outside the window at one point, and there were just swarms, literally swarms of black flies just hanging out outside the window.
Oh, it was gross.
That was
It was
disgusting.
gross.
And then, what, 15 minutes later, the northeast wind came in.
Yep, blew them all away. And now it is a very breezy day. So I thought we'd be able to wear our finished objects for a little bit. Spike is saying hello. But
It's been a while since my neck had anything this.
yeah, close to it.
Yeah.
So, all right, would you like to go first?
Sure. We finished our firebolt, which was the high page. The final challenge of our Tri-Wizarding tournament, which we ran on Ravelry this summer. It's the firebolt shawl by Mere Rind. And I did mine out of Where the Crawdads Sing. And then the bottom is Illusion, because I ran out of yarn. So I did the final section in Illusion. And I love it.
So the reason Helen ran out of yarn was because when we were winding the ball, there was an accident with the cake winder, and probably a quarter of the ball
Yeah, I
Is
probably
in.
lost about 20-25 grams.
is in a mess.
So-
So that is why she had to
Right.
finish off with.
But I love the darker gray to
Oh, I
set
adore it.
off the lighter gray.
Yeah.
And the peach tones, I just love the crawdads so much. So
Chances
That
are
is-
fairly good you're probably going to see Tabitha's
she's knocking.
tail go by.
Granted, there's not a ton of room on the table.
This table is so jammed. We have so much to talk about, and then the entire back half are all Buffy the Vampire Slayer minis for the kit that's going out next week. So that it's just...
So if you ordered the Buffy the Vampire Halloween countdown, they're shipping out next week.
Yeah.
So
All right, my firebolt was done in Stations 11. I had a full skein so that I could do the whole thing and still have a tiny little bit left over for one of our blurbs. And I just love it. I really love the citrusy colors. And I really enjoyed making this shawl. It was a lot of fun.
yeah, it was a fun shawl. Towards the end, as with any shawl, I was ready to move on, so I was getting bored with the 1 to 7 stitch.
Yeah, the 1 to 7 stitch was quite a doozy.
Especially as the shawl got longer and longer. But
I am getting such a malevolent look from this cat.
it's okay.
She's looking at me like she's my friend, and she's going to say it's okay for me to kick everything off the table. But no, we had such a great turnout. Thank you to everybody who left us really, really nice comments about having fun making the things. It was really, really fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
We have to take a picture.
I'm trying to take a picture quickly before she goes into witness protection. Okay. We will hopefully add that to the end of the video because she looks really ridiculous.
Both yarns are Toad Hollow yarns
Yes.
and available in the shop.
Okay, so
Take another one.
I'm never gonna get her face. Hey, give me my notes. Stop putting cat hair in my tea. It's chilly enough that for the first time this season we're having tea, and it's so nice. Really, really nice. Okay, I made a note. We had 75 people sign up for our Tri-Wizarding tournament, which blew us away.
Yeah.
Even more than that. Can you get the picture?
Hey,
See if you can get it. Hey. So when Helen says that Tabitha will let her put things on her and do things to her, we're not kidding. We didn't get the picture.
Unfortunately, she walked away.
But it was very, very funny. All right, here's your shawl back. All right, anyway, back to the Tri-Wizarding tournament. 75 people signed up. 50 people actually did it with us, which was way more than we ever expected. 40 of you guys actually made significant progress on it, and we do have one winner with 50 points. It is Pam Henley. Congratulations, Pam. Woo, woo, woo. Pam did all 3 of the projects, and she used Toad Hollow Tri-Wizarding Tournament yarn that was part of our Harry Potter club, so she got extra points for that. Pam, what are you going to win, you might add? Well, courtesy of Teresa, who's a fan of the show, she donated some yarn for giveaways. This is from Stranded Dye Works. I have a pair of glasses somewhere.
It is 100% superwash merino DK, and the colorway is wallflower, 248 yards. So you get that. You get
She knocked them into the bag. That crazy cat.
Yellow June Fiber Company in the Garden. This is 75 superwash, 25 nylon, 463 yards each. So you get 2 skeins of that.
So you get 2 skeins of fingering, 1 skein of DK, a set of stitch markers from Teresa. We have a charmed pin, shawl pin that we got at one of the shows. We have a waxed canvas clutch that is really, really good for, it could be a notions pouch or a really small project bag, but it's a great waxed canvas bag.
Socks, yeah.
Yeah, so we got this from one of the vendors the last time we were up in the Catskills, so we have that. And then we have...
it just says made in New York.
Yeah, it just says made in New York. No, she didn't put her name on it at all. And then we have one of Paige Miller's knitting mats with Mr. Matthews, her cat in it. This is from Frame and Fiber, and this is a knitting mat for you to frame something that you love. I personally, I don't have this mat. I have a different one, but I keep Mr. Matthews in it because I love Mr. Matthews, and we have met him in person, and he's awesome.
And if you're going to Rhinebeck, Paige will be selling her knitting mats at Needles Up.
Yeah, so if you want one, you can get them at Needles Up. So that, Pam, we have your address. We will be sending this to you, so congratulations. There were quite a few people who came in at 40 points, and then between 35 and 40 points, we had a whole bunch. Yeah. Because a lot of you actually went through and did all 3 challenges. Yeah. Which is more than I can say for the 2 of us. Helen did 1.
I did 2.
Helen did 1 and 3.
Oh, okay.
And she started 2, but they didn't fit. So
And they may fit now that fall is here.
Yeah.
I'm going to try them on again.
I did 2 and 3. I started 1, gave up in frustration, and as we all know, threw my bag across the room.
Which,
So
by the way, was probably the winner as far as everybody's favorite episode.
I'm not surprised. Okay, so that is the Try Wizarding Tournament. That is over and done with. Thank you, everybody, for taking part in it. And for those of you that commented that you had such a good time doing it and hoping that we are going to do it again, we shall see next summer.
Yeah, hopefully.
It will be a summer thing.
Yeah.
All right, shall we do giveaways?
Yes. So,
All
this
right.
is episode 102. The problem with podcasting on your telephone is that when people call you,
People think they can call you.
I need a block that says, I'm podcasting.
All right.
Anyway, this is episode 102, and our last knitting episode was 100, and we had 10 giveaways, for which you all left a ton of comments. Thank you very much.
I'm taking them all out.
And we have winners to announce.
Okay. Ready?
Okay, so number 1 was the Once Upon a
Book club?
Book Club, and Marianne Stoner. You win.
Marianne, yay!
Marianne, we have your address,
Yes.
so we will get that out to you.
Okay.
Number 2.
The number 2, wait, I have them written down, so I know which one to do. Okay. Number 2 is Sweet Georgia, Party of 5.
Okay, that is Judy Schaefer.
Okay.
So-
Judy, please get in touch with us. Send us an email, or
You can either DM us on Instagram, Ravelry, or you can email us at toadhollowNJ.com, toadhollowNJ@gmail.com.
but please get in touch with us within the next week so that we can get this out to you. All right.
Number
3
3.
is the Richard DeVries Sex on the Beach.
Okay, that is Debbie Smith.
Debbie, again, get in touch with us. Give us your address, please. Number 4 are the set of interchangeable needles.
Okay, that is
Whoa.
Cindy Currington.
Cindy, okay, please get in touch with us. Leave us, give us your address. Number 5 is 2 skeins of wool and one of our Halloween bags.
That is Jackie Tremblay, and Jackie, I'm pretty sure we have your address, but just in case,
If you could
send it
please
to us.
DM us. Okay. Number 6 is Furry Friends.
Nope.
This one. Okay. Cross stitch pattern by Country Cottage Needleworks. It's Furry Friends. There's a dog and a cat house.
And that is Elizabeth Wooten.
Okay, Elizabeth, get in touch with us. Number 7 is the Snow Sampler, again, from Country Cottage Needleworks.
That is Monica Boudreau.
Okay, Monica. Number 8 is Gnome Sweet Gnome.
And that is Bonnie Bozer.
Okay, Bonnie. Number 9 is the Robin Fairy by Nimue, if you could get, so that is...
And that is Corliss Jacinto. You
Okay.
Get us your name and address.
And then number 10 is the Nimue Pumpkin Coach.
And that is Joanne Ball.
Okay. Congratulations, everybody. Yes. Thank you so much for leaving us the wonderful comments. You guys had such lovely things to say. I mean, really, really nice things to say.
And consensus was Mary Beth throwing her project across the room.
Fun times.
Anytime the pets interrupt us, and when we laugh at each other, with each other. Not at each other so much as with each other.
Which we try to keep the laughing at each other to a minimum. Okay. Moving on.
So giveaways
are done. So congratulations to everybody. And again, thank you so much to everybody who participated.
Yes.
That sort of thing. All right, so shall we talk about New Jersey Sheep and Wool?
Sure.
This past weekend we were in Ringo's, New Jersey for the Sheep and Wool Festival. This is our 4th year vending there. We love New Jersey.
New Jersey is, I mean, aside from distance, it's our favorite show.
Yeah, really.
It's our local show.
We saw so many people that we knew that came back and said hello. By the way, Linda and Russ, I'm so sorry. Both times you came, we were tied up, and I really feel terrible that we didn't get a chance to talk to you. I know I said hello, but I'm so sorry we didn't get a chance to actually stop and chat. It was
Saturday was a crazy day.
Yeah, the times you stopped, it just was crazy. So I'm so sorry about that. But we will catch up next time. I am sure we will run into each other since you're about 10 minutes down the road from us. So this year we rented a house. We normally go back and forth from home, but this time we rented a house in Stockton. We found this great farmhouse. We were telling my mom about it. She's like, you always get old farmhouses.
It seems like we do.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that, you know. It was a nice size. It was actually a perfect size.
Yeah.
And the guys who owned it were staying right next door, so if there was anything we needed, they could help us right away.
Yeah, it's their personal home that they rent out for the weekend of New Jersey Sheep and Wool.
Yeah.
So they just stay with friends while we get to stay in their house. And
big fenced-in yard.
yeah.
The guys were running. I mean, it was so nice. And it was like 12 minutes away from the festival.
Nice.
So that you knew you were going to be home in under
Yeah.
15 minutes easy. Because it's all back roads too. So it's just, it was so nice and easy. So yeah, that was, and it was a beautiful house. We are hoping to remember to put pictures of the house either at the beginning or the end. So that,
Or maybe right here.
okay,
Depends on my editing.
how she feels.
Yes.
Whether I'm pissing her off when she's editing.
Whether I am rushing or not.
Right. But we will try and include pictures of it because it was really nice. And then Friday we set up. That was good.
It was misty and rainy, so we just kind of set up the structures.
Right, we didn't put any of the
all the
yarn.
displays and everything. We didn't put out any of the yarner bags. And then Saturday,
Tap this back.
we underestimated, again, how long it would take us to put everything out. So we were a little rushed. The show opened at 9 o'clock and we were...
Ready by 9:15. It wasn't too
It
bad.
was 10:30 and we were still
It was
putting stuff
not
out.
10:30.
It was 10:30 we were still putting stuff out.
Oh, she's so full of it. It was
It's not.
You're making
Because
it so much worse.
she does this all the time. She just forgets conveniently, and then when we're going, it's like it's not going to take us that long. Anyway, so we were a little rushed and frazzled to begin with. Then the wind came, and that made everything really fun. Because we kept blowing over the bags, because we had the bags standing up. So we moved the table with the bags. No, that was after the yarn blew over.
Yeah.
So
An
then
entire wall of yarn blew over.
3
That was
times.
fun.
We lost several customers from it. We apologize
If you were in the
if
booth.
you were in the booth when the yarn fell over, or in the process when I was holding the yarn up while I was waiting for a break. After it fell over the 3rd time, I didn't want to leave my post of holding the yarn.
And our mannequins with the displays kept knocking into people. We're so sorry, everybody.
I mean, it was just
really sorry.
Very
Unprofessional.
unprofessional.
You would think that we'd be better at this,
Yeah.
but it's like every year it's
It was just like it was
there's a
something.
mistake.
How did you know? How would we know that we were going to be in a wind tunnel? I mean, nobody else was having the problems we were having.
Probably because
No, I mean it was not just that our structure wasn't secure. It was just nobody else was picking stuff up except for the guy next to us. His scarf blew off twice. Anyway, so our yarn display fell over. Thank you so much to Marianne and Bob.
yes,
Marianne for giving us Bob to
for loaning us Bob to help us move
help us
everything.
move everything around.
It made it so much easier having the
Yeah.
3rd set of hands. It really did. And so thank you so much.
Yes.
And
Lesson learned. We will bring we'll try and bolt the things into the ground somehow.
or we'll plan it that you know that you put which is what we did at the end. You put the grid against the outside wall where you can tie it to the slats of the fence. Because once we tied it to the slats of the fence, then we were fine.
Yeah.
Then it was fine.
Then it was just the bags falling over.
So
And that-
barn. So we did want to say thank you very, very much to a couple of people who came up and brought us stuff, which was so sweet of you.
Oh my
We
God.
never expect that. And to Marianne and Amy, who came, Marianne on Saturday and Amy on Sunday, and brought us Diet Cokes. We are eternally grateful because Saturday, the first thing I did was knock over my bottle of water, or my cup of water, and the straw went into the dirt on the floor, so I couldn't even fill it again, and it was just...
We had these full of ice water, and she's like, I just dumped over my water, and her straw is all caked in dust.
And then Marianne showed up with a Diet Coke for me, and I hugged her because it was really... It was such a nice thing to have. And she crocheted us bags full of goodies.
Look at this. It's a market bag.
Speaking of which, I have a little bit of straw on the bottom.
So pretty.
I love the colors of mine. So pretty.
And we got our Maryland treats this time around. We got our cowtails. She always brings us Maryland treats. And we got Fisher's popcorn, which is Old Bay caramel popcorn, because Old Bay is from the Baltimore area.
I can't wait to try that.
Yeah.
We've been saving it so that we could show you guys. So we have our cowtails, and then
I got these really cool fall stickers for my journals.
and she also gave us really beautiful cards.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And then look at these. I mean, oh my God. Look at the crows. And different pumpkins. Oh, I love them. Thank you so much, Marianne. Really, really wonderful.
We are having our second Sisters Weekend next weekend with sister number 3 for more journaling and stuff. And I'm going to make journal pages with my stickers.
I'm going to actually take mine out of my bag so I don't forget them and leave them with our journaling stuff. There we go. Okay. And then Susan came. Here, do you want me to put that in this bag over here?
Sure.
Okay. Susan came to visit us. And Susan has been coming since the first New Jersey Sheep and Wool.
Yes.
And Susan, you're crazy. You really are. You bring us such lovely things. This time she brought us these glasses that are going to become our evening Diet Coke glasses, I think.
Yeah, there you go. You can see.
Okay. So it says, I love toads, and there's a picture of a toad on it, which is...
So one for each of us. And then she bought out the local needle store.
Oh my God. This is all fabric.
Look at all this fabric she gave us.
She gave us fabric. No, wait, because we're not done. Nope, wait, here. She gave us rolls of Ada in tan and blue. Oh my God. She gave us a great big bag full of bullies, caramel bullies, because this is my thing now. She gave us
She gave us all these patterns.
all these patterns. There's Lizzie Kate in there. There's
Lizzie Kate Cat Rules.
there are a couple of different Country Cottage Needleworks. There are Heart in Hand,
These are all
Joyful Journals. She gave us one for every single month.
Oh, look at this.
Just crazy. Honestly, Susan, you treat
So
us so
generous.
nicely. What one is that?
This is Delivering Snow,
Oh, I love that one.
which
I
is
really
by
love
the
that
same one that does My Haunted Stitches.
Did you guys see that? It's a reindeer that's pulling snowmen that are delivering snowballs. Oh. This one is all different stitching things.
Oh, okay. It's the Wonderful Wallaby, a hooded sweater for all ages.
So that's a knitting pattern. there's so much here.
There is.
Thank
It's
you
just crazy.
so much, really. You're just so nice to us. So thank you very, very
Yes.
much. Our stitching needs are being covered for the next little bit, because I got to tell you, there's all different colored fabrics in here. Some of them have polka dots. It's fantastic.
Yes.
All right. That goes back in there. Thank you. All right. And then Amy, we met on Sunday. She came to visit us. She wanted to show us that she was
And I
working
think we
on.
met Amy for the first time last New Jersey Sheep and Wool.
And she was showing us that she was working on the Fight Like a Girl. She had finished it, and oh, it's so gorgeous, Amy.
I have a picture, and I'm going to insert that because her work, and I hope you don't mind too much, Amy. Her work is gorgeous. It's so beautiful, and it makes me want to make Mary Beth get back to hers.
I know. It's so much fun. It really is. I really want to get into it again. And then she brought us Diet Cokes and M&Ms, because we have the days that are fueled by Diet Cokes and M&Ms. These are pumpkin pie filled M&Ms. God, I can't wait to try those. Those are really. I love that the orange M&M is now a pumpkin. And she brought us regular M&Ms too. And then she found my tea. My cranberry apple tea. I'm actually drinking it this morning in my Halloween mug that I got. Thank you, because it's so good.
It is.
I love it. Oh. All right, and then she gave us this really beautiful letter that was so sweet.
It really, I mean, you took so much time to put it all together, and it meant so much to us. Thank you.
Yeah, and then she made us project bags. Oh my God. Aren't these beautiful?
And she said she was embarrassed to give them to us because we're bag makers.
That's ridiculous.
Right.
That's
And,
absolutely
I mean,
ridiculous. These are
Look
absolutely
at how
beautiful.
beautifully made these are. There's nothing.
And there's tea and coffee stained fabric inside. And
I got a poo postcard.
you know how we were talking about how we really wished we knew people who made needle books so that we could have someplace to put our needles, so that Helen will start putting away her needles properly, because I know exactly where all my needles are. Well, Amy made us needle books, and the first page.
You get different pages, so you can put all
That's
your
a
different
needle.
sizes on the right page.
Right. Thank you so much.
She gave us needle minders that she made.
Oh, look, I have my poo card, and then I have my 2 needle minders as well.
My coffee tea dyed fabric.
And
And a
okay.
marker.
My bag smells so
Yeah,
good.
it
'cause
smells.
the
You
coffee-
open it up and you smell all the coffee.
Oh my God, it smells so good. And then there's a marker. A highlighter. That's
highlighter.
fantastic. So thank you so much, Amy. It was wonderful to talk to you. I hope you have an amazing trip to Iceland when you go. And I still say, make sure you go.
Yes.
All right. That is that.
And I'm going to put my current projects in here.
Okay.
So I'm not going to put that away.
So that was those were the gifts that we got this weekend. So thank you so much, everybody.
Yes.
It was really so nice of you.
Especially the Diet Coke mules.
And we also want to say thank you to everybody who came up and introduced themselves. Please do not feel awkward about coming up and introducing yourself, because trust
me, the most awkward ones in the room.
we will
Are
provide
us.
the awkwards. So one of the reasons we're doing this podcast is because we like interacting with the community, and you guys coming up and saying that you watch it and that you enjoy it, it makes us feel so good.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody who comes up. We do just have one small request, please. When you do come up, please do introduce yourselves, because we are terrible at remembering names, and sometimes, especially if it's the first time, we don't know your name. So please introduce yourself. And just let us know who you are, because we love meeting people in real time that we interact with online. It's fantastic, you know?
And please, a lot of people told us they were shy and they didn't want to come up and talk to us or bother us. Please come say hello.
Yes.
As Mary said, it's the reason we do this, and we're just knitters like you guys.
Yeah.
So Come say hello.
Yes, come talk to us. We love it. We absolutely love it.
If
That's
nobody
one of
talks
the
to
reasons.
us, we're going to think that there's no reason to do this.
That's one of the reasons we do the festivals, is that we get to meet you guys.
Yeah.
So it's really fun for us. All right. I have.
Also, I just want to say thank you to everybody who shopped with us too. It was by far our best festival, New Jersey festival. I think we doubled about what we did last year, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So thank you, everybody,
Yes.
so much.
We really, really appreciate
Yeah.
it. And everybody who had such nice things to say about our yarn and our bags, thank you, because we love our stuff and we like to know that everybody likes it too. So
Yes.
thank you. All right. We did make a couple of small purchases and one slightly larger purchase while we were there. It's, well, all right.
It's being ignored.
It is being ignored. Do you want to show it?
Sure.
Here you go. It's so cool.
I thought my cats would love this. I thought they would be in it within seconds. One thing I realized is I put it down on the floor, and that was stupid because cats like to be up high. So I need to find a proper spot for it, preferably in a spot where I tell them they can't go. Like if I put this in the shelf with the dog treats, Dudley would be in it in 5 seconds.
You should put it in front of the TV set, blocking the TV.
Yeah.
Then Tabitha will be in it.
So they just also need to get used to it. But even if they never use it, I adore him.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think he's fantastic, and I say it was a good buy no matter what. I'm trying to find one of the things we bought, and I'm not feeling it. Oh, there they are. Okay.
I also got a New Jersey sheep and wool sweatshirt, which I don't have, but
The lady across the hallway was selling these, and we picked up 2 of them. It's a key ring with a set of 3 small crochet hooks. So we got one for each of our current project bags because you can always use crochet hooks for those
Yeah.
stupid drop stitches.
And I was gonna say these are so good for the drop stitch. So a much needed accessory.
And then we went back to Lenart. They are the ones that make our mice. Every year we get a mouse to add to our Christmas decorations. And this year we got the researcher mouse. That he has his
I adore
backpack
him and his little vest.
and his
I mean,
vest
it's
and his
just-
scarf. And I think he's amazing. So he will be joining Captain America and Einstein on the tree. And I explained to her that every year we come back and get a new ornament. If we're having a good show, we get to buy one. And she was, the lady who runs the booth was really intrigued by that, so.
I think they do most of the festivals, and I'm pretty sure they're probably going to be at Rhinebeck.
Yeah.
So you can probably find them there.
They have some really cool ones. They've got a Red Riding Hood one that was a very close second.
Which if we find them at Rhinebeck, we may be getting.
Yeah.
So
And then we were talking to the ladies from the Maryland Alpaca Association because they are doing a festival in November.
and one of them was, she thought we were a vendor for the festival, and I thought I was going crazy. She's like, no, she's got you on the list. I'm like, she's got me on the list. I don't think I ever applied.
Because really don't think we had. It's the second weekend in November, and I think we'd remember if we had signed up
Except
or
for
something.
in November, and I mean, she's like, no, but you're on the list, and I'm like, okay, but could you go back and double check, because, I mean, we'll do it. We'll very happily.
Oh, yeah,
do
we'll
it.
happily
I mean,
do it.
And then she's like, well, we're sold out, and I'm like, okay, but I know I didn't pay for it. So, it turns out that her partner had she wanted to come check out our booth. It wasn't that we were a vendor. It was just that we were on the list of people she wanted to come check out. So, but she was wandering around and she was taking pictures with an alpaca monkey that they were going to show of they were taking pictures in the vendor booths of the people who are going to be at this festival. So she had this monkey that Mary Beth just fell in love with.
He was big.
Yeah.
He was really big and expensive. And I asked her how much he was, and she said he wasn't really for sale. But then she came back, or her partner came back with a smaller one that was for sale. And this is Frank. because I said, I will buy him right now. And then she got a call, and it was the booth calling to say that somebody wanted the monkey, so she wasn't sure she could sell me the monkey. So I said, well, here, take the money, and when you get him in, you can mail him to me. And then she came back and said, nope, it was the big monkey they were after, and this one's yours if you want it. And I'm like, oh, I will take him.
You already took my money. Give me my monkey.
So then I was saying to Helen, I was trying to figure out his name, and Frank kept popping into my head, and she looked at me and she said, how long is it going to take before you realize that his name is Frank? So this is Frank. And he's the newest addition to our family. He is. He's 100% alpaca hair, and he is amazing. And I love him.
And all the animals want him.
Yes. Drew was licking him.
Our dogs are so good. They know which toys are theirs and which toys aren't. Except Frank.
Even at because the Airbnb we were staying at, there's a dog that lives there, and there was a basket of his toys underneath the bench, easily accessible, and they didn't touch them. They only played with their toys.
I mean, we always make sure, since we leave them in strange places all day, that they have their toys, so they have their smells and everything. But Spike walks into my mom's house and steals my mom's dog's toys. That's the first thing he does.
Well, that's just because he's being a jerk.
I mean, Spike's a jerk, but... and I expected him to do that too, and I'm like, okay, how many toys am I going to have to replace before the weekend's over?
But he didn't.
But
he didn't
never
touch
touched them.
Yeah.
So they're so good, except Frank.
Everybody wants Frank. And I put a picture of him up on my Instagram account with Dudley kind of trying to adopt him. And no, he's going to go up high where nobody can get him because I love him. And he's so fluffy! So those were our purchases from the festival. We really were very restrained. We were very busy, so we did not have time to go shop. But we did have time to just do a quick run around.
Yeah.
Check in with a couple of other vendors that we know. But that was good. It was very good. All right, so that's our purchases. We showed the finished shawls. So should we do the knit along?
Excuse me, I have a little bit of Frank in my mouth.
Okay.
Yes.
Going on to our newest knit along. We are doing the Out and About shawl by
Jennifer Weissman.
Jennifer Weissman. I have.
Who's a local New Jersey designer.
I do. There we go. I don't have color, but I do have the picture.
Because she paid for mine. So.
All right. So that is the shawl.
It's a DK weight shawl.
It's called the Out and About shawl. And you may remember that when we were picking our colors, I was going to do mine in orange and Helen was going to do hers in red. And then you guys bought us out of the yarn. So
and now
thank you so much.
Several people out there who are doing theirs in orange and red, and Mary Beth and I are not. So.
But we are fine with that because we love that you guys love the yarn. So I am doing mine in Hanging the Stars, which is a lovely midnight blue with flecks of gold for the stars. Since our DK weight is 100% superwash merino, there is no nylon in here. It's showing up a little bit differently than it does in our fingering. And here is my first triangle. And this is what I've done so far on the second triangle.
So the construction is very interesting. You do the two middle triangles first.
I think I can show this,
and then you're gonna, the schematic? Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna do the middle triangles first, here and here. And then you're going to pick up these stitches from this triangle, these stitches from this triangle, and knit your way down. And then do the same thing on this side and knit your way down there. So it's an interesting construction.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying it so far.
I am too. It's just, we've had a crazy week. Because I was thinking about it this morning, and I'm like, tonight I would just like to sit down and do my stuff. And I can't, but let me whine some more.
So there I am. That's that one. That's the beginning of my second one. So I'm moving right along.
I am almost done my first one, and I am now doing mine in Spectre, which is a lovely soft gray tonal. And it is knitting up so beautifully.
It really is.
And I can't wait. Look at that. And gray would never ever be my go-to color. Except
You're loving it.
it is. It's gorgeous, and it's gonna go with everything. I mean, I can wear it with any coat, any sweater, anything like that. So it's really going to be very versatile, and I just love how it's knitting up. The stitches are so well defined.
Yeah.
So I just have a couple more rows of my first one, and then I will move on to my second triangle.
We had to order extra needles because, you know, I can't find 2 sets of 7s. So I had to get another set, but it was okay because Amazon came to the rescue. All right, so this is what we have been working on. We finished up the Tri-Wizarding shawls, the firebolts, and then we started this immediately, and we really have not done too much else with it.
I've done some more work on my Novelli. I'm getting closer. I'm to the point of my short rows on the front, but you really can't see much difference. So,
And we wanted to do a quick update on the Brunswicks because so many of you finished your Brunswick sweaters, and
Susan wore
congratulations.
hers to New Jersey
It
Chic
looks
and Wool,
so
and it was
pretty.
gorgeous.
Looks so pretty.
Yeah.
And congratulations everybody who finished. We're not done yet. Surprise, surprise! Once again, we held a sweater cal and did not finish. I'm almost, well, no, I'm still in exactly the same place I was before. I don't know what it is. It's like I have a block.
Have you done your sleeves? No, you
No,
haven't done
I
your sleeves.
haven't.
So you have to pick up the neck and do your sleeves.
Yes, that's
and they're
it.
and they're short sleeves.
Yes. It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
However,
and I
it
don't
takes-
even need to pick up stitches for the sleeves. They're all on waist yarn.
Okay, but the neck takes a little bit of brain power
Right.
to go through and pick up the stitches, and we haven't had that kind of knitting time.
And the sleeves really should be.
The sleeves, you should be able to just shut up and pick up your stitches.
You know what it is? It's like I have to find a 16-inch size 4, and that's too much for me right now. It's just too much.
You take it.
I can't. It's just too much. So anyway,
I swear to God, this week there have been days where it's just like I sit and I finally sit down and I look at them and I'm like, I just can't even make a decision. I'm just gonna sit here and stare at the television. Making a decision is too hard for me.
I can't even decide what project I want to
Right,
work
I
on.
just-
I just can't.
Do I want to knit? Do I want to cross stitch? Okay, I make that decision. What am I gonna knit?
Right.
And no, it's just too hard.
It is.
I should just have one project going at a time, and when we're so busy like this, and just that's what I do. So
Anyway, I have in my notes Brunswick update or lack thereof. There is no update on one.
I am to the point of I'm doing some straight stockinette on my bottom color. I've finished the color work part, so that I just have to do the little bit of stockinette and the ribbing.
Yeah.
And it's just
It's too much.
it is too much. Well, I had to get the firebolt done and
Then we had to cake these up and start these, and it's just
wine. November.
it's all good. It is all good. All right. We have a couple of things to show you from the shop, and then we're going to talk about our reading. We should probably do where we're going, because
Okay.
we'll talk about where we're going, and we'll do those,
Okay.
because that'll lead into that. All right. So where are we going to be? Today we are picking up our rental car, and tomorrow we are leaving for the Catskills. We are doing the Catskills Fiber Festival. It is part of the Bethel Woods Fall Festival. It's the Bethel Woods Performing Center for the Performing Arts in Bethel Woods. It's off the main highway. You can't see it from the main highway, so if you are looking for it, put it in the GPS. It will take you right to it. If you are coming, please come find us. We are going to be in the big tent. We have 3 booths in the big tent. They gave us 3 spots.
It's a big tent that I don't know what the fall festival is. I know there's a corn maze, which I'm excited about.
And I believe there's a food truck right outside our door.
Yeah, there are food trucks all over the place. We are in the big tent that is part of the Fiber Festival. I think there are other big tents that are part of the fall festival.
Okay.
I don't really know. I just know we have a corner of the big tent. We have a nice big spot, so we can just spread out.
We're bringing bags and yarn
yeah.
and all sorts of good stuff. So come find us, please, if you're going to be in the area. Christine, hopefully we're going to see you. So yeah, that'll be great. Then 2 weeks from then, we are going to the Adirondacks Fiber Festival. We've had quite a few people tell us that they are so excited to come see us.
Yeah.
And we are going to be so happy to see all of you. So please come find us.
That's a 2-day show.
That's Saturday and Sunday, the 28th and 29th, I think it is. So we will be there. Then if you are
The Catskills, by the way, is just Sunday.
Yeah, and it's 11 to 4. It's only a 5-hour thing,
yeah.
so that's it. Then if you are in the Lancaster area, Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, September and October?
No. Friday the 11th and Saturday the 12th. We will be at Ubiquitous, which is actually in Lititz, Pennsylvania, for a trunk show. We will be there for Friday night and then Saturday during the day for the first part of the day. So we will be at Ubiquitous in Lititz. That's a trunk show. And then the following weekend, we are doing the Rhinebeck Yarn Bazaar in Rhinebeck. That is Friday the 18th.
From 2 to 6.
6 at the Parish Hall in Rhinebeck. Free admission, free parking.
Rhinebeck, hosted by Christy Glass and Leah Stickles from the Knitting Garage. And then we will be spectators at Rhinebeck all weekend.
Right.
So, if you see us, come say
hi. And then we just found out, we got a phone call the other day. It was a lady saying that something about the southeastern animals, something.
Like, I'm going to put you on speaker. My sister signed up for it because I had just finished signing up for a whole bunch of festivals for 2020.
I had no idea what she was talking
and
about.
She's like, I'm calling about the southeastern animal. I'm like, oh my God, we got into SAF.
We got into SAF.
We were waitlisted. Huge. I mean, we applied to that almost a year ago, probably.
Yeah.
And they were full, and she said, well, I'll put you on a wait list. And I'm like, okay, sure. Put me on the wait list. Can't hurt anything. And then they called. And
she said, so are you still interested? We're like, once we figured out it was SAF, yes, we are. So
we're going to be
in North Carolina.
We're going to be in North Carolina, October 26th and 25th, 26th, and 27th.
Those are the 3 days.
Yep.
So if you are in the North Carolina area, we have some people, some good people that we, some good friends that we've met online that we haven't actually met in person that we are so excited to see. And we can't wait to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Teresa, I'm talking to you. And so hopefully you guys will come. A couple of people have said, oh my God, they're so excited. That's fantastic because we haven't made it that far south yet. So we are really, really excited. We've been trying. We said that 2020 was the year we're heading south, and actually we're starting early because we're starting in 2019.
Because that's how on top of the game we are.
That's it.
We'll go with that.
So, all right. Actually, we said that 2019 was the year of Epic and Maryland. And
I have to tell you, September and October are going to be slightly epic as far as the amount of shows and on the road that we're doing. October,
I mean, we were going
weekend.
We said that September we were doing 3 in September, and that was it, and that was going to be it. October was going to be fine.
Yeah.
And then we just started adding stuff, and it's so good. We're so excited.
Yeah.
We're so excited. So we're also so panicking because we have so much to do. Now we have to make bags and yarn for 2 big festivals. We have 4 big festivals and a trunk show.
Yeah.
Okay. Crazy. Anyway, Catskills.
So the Catskills, the Fiber Festival, and this fall festival is the Bethel Woods Center is the site of the Woodstock concert, and this year is the 50th anniversary of Woodstock.
It's terrible. Yes.
So anyway, 50th anniversary of Woodstock, we decided that needed a bag,
a special bag. All right. So we decided to do tie-dye. And we found an image of a peace symbol that's made up of flowers because it's just perfect for us. So this is our bright tie-dye. It comes in the smaller bag and the larger bag.
And from talking to people at New Jersey Sheep and Wool, the consensus is people like handles on top.
Yes.
So we have gone back to putting the handles on top. And this is the purple pink one. These are both available in the shop. It's a pre-order because we won't ship them out until next week when we get back from the Catskills. But so both.
Because did we mention we're leaving tomorrow for the Catskills?
So both sizes, I love them. I think they're so.
Ran out of time for some reason.
I was gonna say, if it's not a phone call, it's running out of time. We had so much fun yesterday.
We have so much to do, and what are we doing?
I'm making Clive a hippie.
We made him little glasses. He's got his horn rim glasses.
He's got his peace symbol, his necklace.
And his fringe, you can't see the fringe as much, but he's got his fringe vest.
And his little headband. So, this is Clive.
We were taking pictures of him with the bags for the listing, and we had to make him into a hippie. And I said to Helen,
it was the most fun I had all week.
if this is my job, I could do this all day, all the time. Make Clive little outfits and take pictures of it.
You want me to take pictures of my stuffed animals in funny outfits?
I can do
that. I'm really good at.
Yeah.
Taking pictures of yarn and making nice sayings about them, not so good. So, I just had to show you guys Clive the hippie.
He's so cool.
So, Clive the hippie will be at the Catskills Fiber Festival to show off the bags.
Yes. All right, so we will have those at the festival. All right.
And available online.
Yes, they're online. Okay. Moving right along, we have our Yarn of the Month Club. We are doing the Mythical Beasts. August is out. This is September's yarn. This is the Baby Chimera. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is gold overlaid with tones of brown and oranges. And this is hands down my favorite yarn that I have dyed for the club. I love this one so very much. So this is now available in the shop. This will only be available through the beginning of next week because we need to get the final count and then dye them and send them out.
Yeah.
So this is only available online through the beginning of next week.
It's Monday. So
if you haven't gotten it yet, you've got to get it now.
The 16th, we're going to take it down and just do up the ones that have bought it and get it out.
Right.
So.
Also, we have been doing the Harry Potter Club. We do it 3 months at a time. We had the first quarter, the second quarter. These are the yarns of the third quarter. We did back to school. Everybody should have gotten theirs so that this is not surprising anybody. But this was the acceptance letter. And then you went cauldron shopping. And then this was your all aboard, and that's the Hogwarts Express. So those were the three for July, August, and September. So those are gone. I have one set left. So if anybody is interested in getting the one set, it's $90 for the three of them. Contact us and let us know because this is not listed in the shop. This is just an extra set that we have. So if you're interested in it, let us know and first come, first serve on that. And then the fourth quarter is listed now. We are going to be doing it based around Hogsmeade Village. So it's going to be, we're drawing inspiration from Hogsmeade. If you would like to do this, you pay the $90 up front and then we will send them out October, November, and December. However, again, it is only going to be listed through the beginning of next week because...
No. That we can do through October because we don't need to dye this until October.
No, but it goes out the beginning of October. So that we need to get the count so that we can know how many. So we could do it through the end of next week.
Okay.
All right, so it'll be the end of next week, and then we'll plan on dyeing it the last week in September. But we need to know final tallies, how many people are going to be buying it. So if you want to do it, it's the Harry Potter Yarn of the Month Club.
I don't know why I'm holding this up. This isn't what you get. So.
Right. Harry Potter Yarn of the Month Club through the end of next week, but then we're going to close it down. And you won't know until you open your package, but you know that the inspiration is Hogsmeade.
Right.
So
and you'll get one beginning, you'll pay $90 and you get one October, November, and December.
Right. We mail it out the beginning of October, the beginning of November, and the beginning of December. Okay. Those were my notes for that. And I think that's it.
Okay.
All right. So I think we're just down to what we're reading. Because we haven't really been watching very much, nothing new.
Yeah.
And so it's just, what are you reading?
I am reading, did you write it down?
I did.
Siege and Storm, I think.
Yes.
I'm reading Siege and Storm by Leah Bardugo. It's the second book in the Grisha series. I enjoyed it, the first book. It's not like the be-all and end-all of every book series I've ever read, which I have heard other people say. I think I have to start accepting the fact that maybe I'm growing out of enjoying young adult books. So.
But are you going to finish the second one, or are you going to give it a little
I think
break?
I'll finish it because I'm interested in the whole process, and I think part of it may be just that I'm so tired at night that I'm not getting enough into it. It's just, they're teenagers, they're angsty, they get on my nerves when I'm tired.
Okay. All right then. I finished The Royal Secret. I enjoyed it. I figured it out in the end, so it was a little predictable, but I did enjoy it. And I have not picked up a new physical book yet. I have to get onto that. I've been kind of doing magazines at night. I finished The Heart's Invisible Furies, listening to that on Audible. That destroyed me. That is by John Boyne. It's about growing up as a gay man in Ireland in the 50s, 60s, 70s, all the way up to the present. It is wonderful. It is really, really, really well done. I listened to it. It was read by an Irish actor, so you got the Irish accent at the same time. It was just so nice. He does them in short stories so that you think he's kind of leaving something off, but then he doubles back and fills in through another short story. So it all gets filled in nicely. It's just an interesting way of doing it. It was absolutely heartbreaking at times, and when I finished it, I was a mess. I was driving back from New Jersey Sheep and Wool. We're driving through downtown Trenton on a highway. It was a highway. Helen was we went in 2 cars because we had so much stuff. So Helen had all the inventory and the displays, and I had the dogs and our personal stuff, and I lost her.
I was the lead car, and it was 10 o'clock at night, and we're driving along, and I go around the bend, and I'm like, where the hell did she go? It was a highway. It's not like, and I'm like, I was getting to the point where, do I have to go back and make sure she wasn't in an accident, that I didn't miss it? And then she comes tooling along, and then she tells me later,
it's because I was crying so
I finished my book, and I slowed down to cry.
And I was really worried because there was an exit, and somebody went off the exit, and I thought it might have been you, and I'm like, oh God, I have no idea where I'm going. But I'm just going to keep going because I'm pretty sure this is leading to 95, and if it leads to 95, I could get home from there.
Worst comes to worst, I'll just find the parkway.
But, all right. The Heart's Invisible Furies by John Boyne. It was wonderful. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I am right now listening to Evie Drake Starts Over by Linda Holmes, who is one of the hosts of Pop Culture Happy Hour on NPR, which we love. That's one of our favorite podcasts to listen to. We look forward to Tuesdays and Fridays when they come out. So I am listening to that right now and really enjoying it. She wrote a romantic comedy book, and it's fun. Yeah. It's really fun.
Chicklet.
Yeah.
I am almost done the Next Year in Havana on Audible, and I just have to make myself go back and finish it. It's
getting kind of draggy at the end.
I'm not totally buying into the love interests, and I was very interested. It's all about Cuba in the 50s and 60s, and then present day, and I know very little about that history, so I was interested in that part of it, but then once you get to the present day stuff, it's just kind of...
Oh, is that the love interest that you don't buy?
Yeah.
The present day?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that it's just kind of... And everything's starting to get very convenient. There was one piece that it was just really...
Okay.
So, I will finish it. is not my most favorite thing. It's not the worst thing I ever listened to. But.
Okay. All right. We have one more thing to show you. We had people knit up samples for us, and Karen, who is one of our viewers, very kindly, we met her at Maryland, right? No. Was it Stitches? We met her at Stitches. She came up and introduced herself, and she just got a sock machine, and she said if we wanted to send her minis, she'd send them through her sock machine for us. So we sent her minis to do up in collections so that we could hold them up or we could hang them and show people what the yarn looks like knit up. And she got them back to us in like 3 days. Karen, you're amazing. You're just an absolute rock star. So this is Christmas at Hogwarts. And then this is Crookshanks. And then this is Potions class. The only thing that happened with this is now I want to knit socks out of our yarn, every single one. But I think what we may do is stuff them and turn them into caterpillars that we hang down. Because I thought that would be kind of fun.
I think that's cool.
All right, so what have you got?
This is the Jane Austen collection. So you've got Emma, Sense and Sensibility.
This may be one of my new favorites.
How this knits up.
Yes.
Persuasion and Pride and Prejudice.
Oh my God. All right, here are fall colors. This is Halloween Bonfire. Oh, look at that. Then Haunted Hayride. This is Jack Pumpkinhead, which again, oh my God. And then this is Falling Leaves. I adore it.
Yeah.
I adore it. If for some reason you wanted any of these and it said that we were sold out, could you just please
DM
send
us.
us DM because we are redyeing them, and just let us know because I know that Falling Leaves is sold out, and I think Haunted Hayride is sold out, and we are definitely dyeing them up next week. But
They're
oh my
both
God,
definitely sold
look
out.
at that.
Yeah.
Oh, love that. Okay, and then
These are the 5-star reads. So this is Honeycomb from Daisy Jones and the Six.
oh, look at that.
The Great Alone.
Oh my God, I love this so much. I'm telling you, I want socks in all of these.
Eleanor Oliphant. And Where the Crawdads Sing.
Aren't they gorgeous?
And then we have the Boho collection.
Start at the other end.
Yeah.
There you go.
Save the best for last.
Yeah.
So you have Nomad, Vagabond, Lady Defiance,
Oh my God.
Eleuthermania,
Oh,
and then, oh my God, look at Moonstone.
that I actually have a pair of socks in, but that's okay.
I love Moonstone so much.
So Karen, thank you
Thank you.
much. Thank you. She said that she would knit us more giraffe socks whenever we needed her to do it.
Because look at this.
It's like a giraffe. Anyway, they show how nicely the yarn knits up, and it was so kind of you to do
So
this
YouTube,
for
if
us.
you would like to take this as our thumbnail instead
Oh,
of like
please?
Mary Beth sneering or us both with our eyes closed.
Great, that would be
awesome.
cool. There you go. Okay. All right. I think that is it. I am done. Are you done?
I am done.
We're done. We're done. We're done, people.
We're
done.
out.
Peace out. Anyway, have a wonderful week, everybody.
If you're going to be at any of our festivals, please come say hello. If you're
And-
not going to be at any of our festivals, shop the shop.
Yeah. And yeah.
Come join our new Facebook group because people are starting to post their crafting and everything like that. So it's starting
Come
to
get in.
turn into a fun little community. So come join us there.
It's facebook.com/thecraftytoads.
Right.
And yeah, no, it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
People are really starting to put things up, and you're going to get so enabled. I promise.
Oh my God, there's a cross stitch pattern. I'm not allowed to buy anymore.
Not yet. We have to get through the shows first. But yeah, make something beautiful.
Yes. Go forth and knit, everybody.
Go forth and knit. Bye.